Okay, let's talk about a reflection. A reflection is a mirror image, and usually it will look upside down or backwards, not always depending on the original shape. One of the things you have to pay attention to is the line of reflection. So I would have to tell you if I'm reflecting it over the x-axis, okay, or the y-axis. It can also be reflected over other lines, but we're really going to stick with reflecting over the x and y axis. But the important thing to know is that when we're doing a reflection, whatever the line is, your point should be equal distance from the line of reflection. You should have one point on either side of that line of reflection, equal distance from it. And I'll explain that in a minute. So in this case, let's reflect it over the x-axis, okay? So from there, I'm going to take point B. Notice that point B is 2 away from the x-axis. So B prime is going to be 2 away on the opposite side. All right, and so I'm going to put B prime here, and I'm going to put the coordinates as 5, -2. And then C prime, same thing. It's 2 away from the line of reflection, so I'm going to go 2 in the opposite direction, and I'm going to have C prime here. And so C prime is going to be 2, -2. And then for A, it's 6 away from this line of reflection. So I'm going to go 6 away on the other side. So it's going to go here. This is going to be A prime. And the coordinates for A prime are going to be 5, -6. And I'm going to connect it. And notice a reflection over the x-axis is going to look upside down. So it's the same size, same shape, but it is upside down. Okay, notice with the coordinates, I want you to be paying attention. The numbers stay the same. Okay, the signs change. So when you reflect over the x-axis, it's going to change the signs for your y. Notice 6 becomes -6, 2 becomes -2, and 2 becomes -2. Okay, now let's reflect it over the y-axis. Okay, so I'm going to reflect the original shape over the y-axis. So let's get rid of this here. Okay, so now the line of reflection is the y-axis. So notice C is 2 away. So I want it to be 2 away on this side. That's going to be C prime. And so when I put the points, the coordinate pair here, it looks like this. And then B is 5 away. So I want it 5 away on this side. So it looks like this. This would be B prime. Notice the point, the coordinate pair for B prime is -5, 2. And then A is 5 away as well from the y-axis. And so on this side, I want it 5 away as well. And notice A prime is going to be -5, 6. And when I connect them, notice it is a mirror image. It's backwards. So when you reflect over the y-axis, it's going to be backwards. Over the x-axis, it's going to look upside down. Notice the numbers. Okay, numbers have not changed at all. All that's changed is the sign for your x value. So when you reflect it over the y-axis, the sign for your x value changes. If you reflect it over the x-axis, the sign for your y values change. But the numbers don't change at all. That is how you would do a reflection.